Okay, just a quick mic check. Check that my microphone is working after the settings of changing it not working. Anyway, let's get into the racing. Let's have a look what is on offer today. It is Fleche Wallone 20. The settings, of course, checking they're all normal. It is the 2019 route. We have loading the start list. 2019, of course, was won by, must be Valverde, is it? Alaphilippe. Won Fleche Wallone with Fuglsang and Ulysses. Bjorg Lambert in 4th. Rest in peace, Bjorg. Anyway, here's our colourful teams who are riding the Fleche Wallone this season. Very greenish peloton. Nice mix of teams. Few Pro Conti Santander with Laporte Evenepoel's here. Lefay. Alaphilippe is here, is he? Here he is, of course. Alaphilippe, third rated in his team HTC Columbia. Hopefully he won this course back in real life. Hopefully he can win it again, but this time he's got Simon Yates and Per Babel with him. A few changes, of course. Late minute change in the Groupama FDJ squad, as we saw Dylan Van Baarle crash out and be replaced by Gianni Moscon. Game facilities for favourites, of course, are our puncture favourites: Van der Poel, Poggi, Roggi, Evenepoel. Michael Woods is up there. Vlasov, Hirsch, Alaphilippe, Pidcock, and Skelmoser. back in real life. Alaphilippe won this in a 2-up sprint against Jakob Fuglsang. Will Alaphilippe win? I did not bring Fuglsang with me to this race. Oh, Gasparotto for Dimension Data got 10th in this edition. Good on him. Bala finished 11th. Here we go. Race is starting. Oh, let's turn us back around. Our ride is on -5, but we're getting out of the race anyway. What jersey? Chris Froome is looking at the front of the race. Florian Seneschal. Ferron Izagirre. There's Pogacar in yellow. Dimension Data, I think, have Chicone. There we go. Derek G. HTC Columbia is on the attack. Harry Sweeney Bahrain Victorious is following. Swift in his second race back from injury. Camargo of Santner. And Fanchulu of Lotto Destiny. Still a few more riders trying to get into the breaks. Let's wait until they establish it. It looks like there's just a lot of them either trying to make it in or trying to catch the ones who have made it into the break. Looks like Alpecin and De Koenig are not liking the breakaway, so they have Delby on the front. Their Danish rider. The break has been caught, but Alpecin and De Koenig are still pushing the pace at the front. This edition is a little punchy climb at just before the finish, the Côte de Chèvre, and at the finishing hill is the Mer de Huy. More riders trying to get into the breakaway. Is Alpecin and De Koenig going to let that happen? It looks like they're not. They're also joined by Bora and Groupama FDJ. They're not going to let any breakaway go today. More riders in the break. It looks like it's going to be a very, very hot pace off the race today. Will it be a solo breakaway as we see more riders trying to make their way up to the front? Still Derek G on the attack. Jeez, 3 riders from Poggy is in the breakaway. And the peloton's not interested in following. The gap is just widening. Team Visma Lisa Bike, sorry. Gorka Izagirre, Walter Calzoni, and Tadej Pogacar in the breakaway. You only see this in PCM. We have Robert Stannard, Rutan Gray, Derek G, Dries de Puter, and Alessandro Fensalu. Anyway, the peloton's not too interested in pacing at full speed. Will Poggy be using his energy too early? Let me just get a screenshot of this for the chat. Yeah, exactly. What in the world? Poggy in the break. And it looks like his team is not even contributing. It's just the Litho Destiny team. Oh no, there we go. Fischler has pulled across. Will we see Poggy take a turn on the front? It looks like Vismalisa Bike are not contributing to the pace. Joker for race at the moment, absolutely. The only hope we have is that Poggy will lose energy. It's the only hope we have. Peloton's picked up speed a little bit, but it's still Delby of Alpecin de Koenig on the front, Dominguez of Bora, and Moscon of the Groupama FDJ. Evenepoel's team is more towards the front. Evenepoel's saying like, hey, Poggy's in the front, we want to try and make him lose some energy. Gap is reducing now. Well, it's kind of holding about 2 minutes, reducing then increasing again. Hey, Mapai's at the front now. Chris Froome's here as well, come to do some work. I do not remember if I've had that before. I mean, the brake's not getting too big of a gap. Oh, there's a crash in the pack. Bergioli is on the ground, but he is up and back in the race. Compression, decompression, up the climb. Vlasov always riding towards the front of the peloton, and Rutan Gray has fallen from inside the breakaway and has been dropped by the breakaway. It looks like a few Vismalisa bike riders are rolling through now. Maybe not. There you go, Rutan Gray is caught back up to the breakaway and is sitting on the back to recover some of that energy he lost as he crashed. No, he has. He was classic. It was like classic Poggy. Looks like Vismalisa bike trying to get in the mix there. There's Derek G just sitting out there, still sitting on the back of the breakaway. So not expending too much energy, but not expending nothing. Thomas Champion now for Bora Hansgrohe on the front of the peloton. Gap holding about 220. Fortunato bringing bottles up to his other teammates. Oh, big fall in the peloton. Bergioli crashed again. Gegenhardt, Wellens, 3 riders out the back. Marois, Gegenhardt, and Simmons. Only a few seconds off the back though, so they should make it back in. French champion, green pants, not looking the best. Give him white pants, make him look greater. Gegenhardt sprinting back in. Red Car of Doom doing its Red Car of Doom things. Everyone else stayed upright who was involved in that crash. Oh, 2 riders have attacked from the peloton. Who's that? Paulus and Lefay have attacked. Looks like Martinez is counter-attacking. They're not happy with the way Poggy is in the front, so they're doing something to make their way up to him. Simon Yates and Ciccone also trying something now. Where's Vlasov? Where the fuck is Vlasov? There he is there. Move your ass up, man. A lot of the climbers trying to make their way into the front bunch. Ciccone and Yates, I'd say working together, but Ciccone is doing almost all the work. Yates is getting a free ride. I guess all he has to say is that he has a rider in the breakaway, but so does Ciccone. Yates pretends to roll through for 2 seconds, but doesn't quite make it. Meanwhile, Martinez, Paulus, Lefay, and Fancello, who has been dropped from the breakaway, are all working together. They're about a minute 30 behind the front breakaway with Poggy. Poggy has sensed the danger and sent Izagirre now to the front of the breakaway to work. Fuck me, man, this race. Sends big GC leader to race. GC leader doesn't make any attacks or breaks. I swear the break but not stay away. There's an acceleration by Paulus Martinez. Lefebvre is just missing out on the acceleration slightly. Fleche is dropped completely. Ciccone is looking dead after all that work. Yates, is he going to attack him? Is he just going to roll on through and take a turn on the front now? The very front of the race, Poggy's still sitting high and dry. Chilling in the breakaway as the next rider is dropped. Kyphin of Team Dimension Data. Martinez is powering on as Paulus and Lefebvre both drop. Peloton still led by Alperson de Koenig. What is the time gap for these riders? Peloton is 6 minutes behind. It's not looking like a good day to be in the Peloton. Visma Lisa bike about to dominate. Attacked by a rider. Calzone is attacking. Not quite getting away. Derek G just riding up to him. Not sure what's happening there. Martinez has... Yates is almost caught up to Martinez. The two of them should work together to make it up to the front bunch. Behind them is Lefebvre and Paulus. Fleche and Ciccone is about to make his way back into the Peloton. Calzone still trying to break away, not quite doing anything of such. Attack in the Peloton by Mark Hirschi. Michael Woods also going on the attack. God damn it, Vlasov. Ciccone looking dead, about to be caught by the Peloton. They're 46 seconds behind. Woods is caught up to the Destiny rider who was dropped by the breakaway. Hirsch is trying to make his way across. Lefebvre, Yates, Paulus and Martinez are all back together. Kyphin still just ahead of them with the break further up the road. Looks like Calzone is about to drop from this. No, he's not. Group of 4 becomes 5 as they catch Kyphin of Dimension Data. Hirschi and Woods about to catch up. Ciccone is still sitting ahead of the Peloton as we see Alaphilippe and Pidcock, Evenepoel and Vlasov going for it now. These 4 riders are trying to make their way up to the front. There'll be 3 HTC riders, all 3 semi-leaders. Dolby senses the danger. He's trying to bring Van der Poel back up to the front. As Green also there, they're countering on that move. There are 2 main groups on the road now. The Mark Hirsch group has caught up to the Paulus and Martinez group. Woods has also made it across. 6 riders behind the initial breakaway of 7. Will Poggy send his domestics up to ride for him? As we speak, it looks like Poggy's moving up this little bunch of riders. Fleche has been dropped and is caught by the breakaway. The 3rd group on the road, Evenepoel, Pidcock, Vlasov and Alaphilippe. They are struggling up this climb. We see everyone looking a little bit worse for wear. Kyphin has been dropped. Yates and Paulus also. It is the Swiss rider from Lidl Trek who goes it alone from the 2nd bunch. Behind him is Woods, the last 2 to attack. Martinez and Lefebvre trying to hang on there. Paulus is towing Yates back up to them, but Kyphin, he's out of contention. We now see this next bunch on the road. Alaphilippe, Vlasov, Pidcock and Evenepoel, they're working quite nicely together. Meanwhile, the front of the Peloton has split off into another group. We see Lescano, Plancart, Skelmos, Roglic, Van der Poel, Seneschal and Baggioli. About 20 seconds on the Mollema-led Peloton. Geez, a big group of 9 riders now. Then Woods, Hirsch, Calzone, Izagirre have been dropped from the breakaway. Poggy is doing the work himself now. We see Derek G attack in the front. He's got a gap. Poggy's not chasing him down for some reason. Does he expect him to blow up, or is he giving the win to Derek G? So 16 kilometers to go. Robert Stannard, former Kiwi, in second wheel behind Tadej Pogačar. He's now doing the work, taking Stannard and Rutten Gray with him. Deputa has been dropped. Just Stannard and Poggy left from the breakaway, with Derek G, of course, out in front. The next main group, A4, has got Evenepoel, Alaphilippe, Pidcock, Vlasov, and Calzone. We see Poggy now attacking. He is dropping Robert Stannard, the Aussie. -5 on Poggy. Poggy is about to make it up to Derek G. 10 kilometers to go. So it'll probably come down to these two. Poggy is trying with all his effort to make it up to Derek G. Derek G is accelerating, trying to keep away from Pogačar. They're both together now. 7 kilometers, just 2 climbs. G's doing the right thing here. He's letting Poggy roll to the front. Stannard is trying his hardest to catch up to them. The next best riders are about 2 minutes behind Poggy. Manage time gap origin, and we'll connect it to Evenepoel. They're 3 minutes behind Poggy. Pogačar, big brain strats, trying to get into the breakaway of the day. Penultimate climb has been done, no damage done by Pogačar. We see Adam Yates attacking the British champion. Peloton's back together now. Only 2 minutes 53 down. It is the peloton charging down the slopes. It's going to come down to a mass bunch sprint attack thing. At the very, very front, 1.2 kilometers to go. Poggy and Derek G. Poggy is leading them out. Derek G, is he going to come round him? The HTC rider is trying. Poggy pulls to the right. He opens up the inside for Derek G. Was that a mistake by him? It looks like it was, as Poggy is struggling to come round him. Oh, never mind. It's too little, too late. Derek G of HTC wins La Fleche Wallone. Second bunch on the road now after Yates attacked. We see GW Shimano's Benoot, Van der Poel, and Roglic. Benoot looks like he's going to take the podium place. Roglic with a last minute push to the line. Does not overtake it. Benoot, GW Shimano takes third. Everyone else is kind of just chilling together. Vlasov trying to make his way through the peloton. Looks like Asgreen's going to come across the line in next position. Baggioli and Van Wilder. Pseudo Quickstep gaining a lot of points here, as with HTC, Andreas Kron finishing just outside the top 10. Oh, Vlasov's going to miss out on top 20. What a Mickey Mouse race. And we see the initial move of the day, the initial breakaway. And we have the results. HTC Columbia, Derek G takes the win ahead of Tadej Pogačar in a 2-up sprint. Benoot, Roglic, Van der Poel coming across the line. 2 minutes 20 down, a further 10 seconds back for Yates. 4:13 for the first of the peloton. Of course, HTC Columbia also take the team classification. top 80 placings on the day. One withdrawal, but that was just our rider, our simulation rider. Anyway, let's have a look what the best teams were. Alpecin de Koning 5th with Vanderpoel, 54th with Lescano, Bora-Hansgrohe 4th with Rogers, 44th with Schachmann, Bahrain victorious, 21st with Matvey Mohoric. Benedikt Kosdiev for Decathlon AG Tour in 17th, Ben Healy in 12th for EF Education. GW Shimano 3rd with Tej Benoot. Groupama FDJ 15th, 16th, 19th, Bouchard, Wellens, Woods. HTC Columbia 1st, 8th, 13th, G Bilbao Kron, and Alaphilippe just missing out, top 20 in 24th there. Ineos Grenadiers Kwiatkowski, the best rider, beating up Pidcock in 10th. Lidl Trek 6th with Adam Yates, Van Gils 20th, Lotto Destiny, Mapai GB 22nd with Vlasov. Satna 31st, Ion Izagirre, Sudal Quick Step 7th, 9th, 11th, Asgreen Bergioli, Van Wilder. Dimension Data 68th with Donovan, Ciccone went too early, unfortunate for him. Visma Lisa Bike 2nd, Poggi 14th, Grigorier. Trinity Racing, Root and Grey kept up quite a way, Lefebvre tried something, 33rd and 34th for them. UAE Team Emirates, Lander in 35th, didn't see much of them during the race. Anyway, this team's classification. Thanks for watching along. Tour of the Alps will be starting shortly as Pro Tour race.